Hello Eurovision fans, thank you so much for coming to my channel. Today I want to try to predict the winner of Eurovision 2023 December edition. I will try to make one of these videos every few weeks as more songs get revealed, and you can see how my opinion on who will win Eurovision changes. So if you don't want to miss that, please subscribe. So we already have 2 songs for Eurovision 2023, and it's not even the end of 2022 yet. And we also have a bunch of national final songs that I can base my opinion on. I think it is quite safe to say, sorry Albania, that Albania will not be the winner of Eurovision 2023. But we also have the song from Ukraine already, and they of course won the last edition with a giant televote total. And this probably most probably had something to do with the horrible things that are going on in the country. I think the solidarity and this feeling of wanting to show your support for Ukraine may still be alive and kicking in May, so they may have a bit of an edge already for 2023. However, there are some indications that people might not be too inclined anymore to do this, because in Junior Eurovision, Ukraine was one of the big favorites based on this idea that because of the war, people would vote for the country. And Ukraine only came 9th out of 16 participating countries. So that's the first indication that maybe this time things will be different. And then we, of course, also have the song. The last winning song, Stefania, was a very catchy and very well-performed song, so it's not all about sympathy votes. And this new one, Heart of Steel, also has a message, but is completely performed in English. And it has a very slick performance. It feels very American, so it's something quite different from last year. The question is whether viewers will be surprised by that because they expect something traditional from Ukraine, or whether they will like it a lot. I think it's very nice that Ukraine shows a different aspect of their national music scene, and viewers might be interested in that as well. I said last time that they received a very big televoting total, and the juries, I think they were in 6th place. This song feels much more like a jury song, and they could do really, really well. And combined with a good televote, that could be the win for them again. Who knows? I also want to say that their national final that they produced in a metro station below because of the Russian attacks was really, really impressive. And as a German, I have to say this was much better produced than any German national final I have seen in the last couple of years. So, Ukraine, not as certain as last time, but still a contender, I would say. The next country I would like to talk about is Spain, because they are producing the 2nd edition of their Benidorm Fest, which last year gave us Chanel and Spain its best result in a very, very long time. And we already have all the songs for Benidorm 2023, and I think there are 1 or 2, maybe even 3 songs that with a very good performance could actually make it and win Eurovision for Spain for the first time since 1969. Can you imagine that? So the first one is Megara with Arcadia, which is a very cool rock song. They look like they have an amazing look and could have a very slick performance. So if they are selected for Eurovision, I think they could actually do it and win the thing for Spain. I also think that Fusa Nocta, which is not one of my favorites, but still sounds very current, very Rosalia, and could be a favorite for both juries and the televote. So another good option for Spain there. And then there are a few more that really depend on the performance, I think. So I'm very excited to see Benidorm 2023 and see how they stage all of these great songs. And then a few countries where we have not heard any of the songs in the national finals yet, but who are Eurovision powerhouses. The first one is Sweden. Of course, Melodifestivalen is one of the most popular and most successful national finals in finding successful entries for Eurovision. They have come top 10 in 4 out of the last 5 entries. They had a very good track record, and you always have to include Sweden when you talk about a possible Eurovision winner, I think. The other one is Italy with their Sanremo festival, which is even more successful because they have reached the top 6 each time in the last 5 years. They had one winner, one second place, and I think if 2020 had happened, they might have won another time with Fai Rumore because it's just an amazing song. So Sanremo, another one you have to look out for. And my personal favorite for Sanremo would be Marco Mengoni. I'm a big fan of his. But let's see how his song is and let's see how the other songs are. But Italy is always a country to watch, I think. Then, very unusual, but I would say the UK is also one of the favorites at the moment to win Eurovision 2023, based solely on the fact that they use the same agency that they used to find Sam Ryder for them. So if they find another great artist like that with a good song, I think they could do really, really well. And they're the hosts as well. So anything is possible, I think, for the UK this year. And then 2 more countries I want to mention because we already know the artists. The Netherlands. Both of these young artists seem really, really good. They have great voices. I listened to a few of their other songs, and this could be a really good result for the Netherlands. And then Israel, Noah Kirel is, of course, a big star and could do really, really well. Let's have a quick look at where the odds are at the moment on who will be the winner of Eurovision 2023. I will be using EurovisionWorld.com's great overview of the different betting websites. You can see that Ukraine is first with a winning chance of 21%, then Italy 9%, UK also 9%, Sweden 8%, and Spain 4%. So they're quite similar to what I was talking about before. The Netherlands are actually in 15th place at the moment, but they may go up when the song is revealed. And Israel is in 18th place at the moment. Last, by the way, is Georgia and Albania. This is my prediction for December for Eurovision 2023. As I said, I will be doing these videos regularly, so please subscribe if you don't want to miss any of the newer predictions.